Hey guys, I made it. Well, this is experimental because I'm running EV nuts this morning. So we'll see how it goes. If this quits working or it dies on me, I don't even know if I'm here for sure. Am I live? I am here? Okay, cool. This is a whole new configuration, so we'll see how this goes. If it quits working or it crashes, I'm going to pull over. And I restarted on YouTube. All right. Well, I don't know who else here. I don't have a very big chat window. So I saw Jerry. Thank you for coming in. And I saw Cindy. Hi, hubby. No, there's no snow out here. Just lots of frost. Yeah, north of us there's snow. There's snow, but I don't think I'll run into it. I think it's further north than that. And if this goes well, then I will. I'll set it up so they'll both go on TV Mug. Hi, Juliet. Thanks for coming in. This morning is completely experimental. Hey, Bern. Thanks for coming in, bud. I mean, it all seems to be working. It's just that the chat window is very small. Hi, Lee. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I'm experimenting with running EV Bucks on my phone to do the live rather than just going straight into YouTube. Yeah, but there's no way I'd be able to read that. I may try and flip it horizontal here in a minute and see if I can make that work, and see if that'll give me a little bit bigger chat window. Because at this point I can only see two chats at a time, and sometimes my ability to read these things, if it's a longer chat, it takes me a second to read it, and if it would get going quickly, there's no way I'll keep up. But it does work. So that's the good news. It has me on the screen. Okay, I'm confused by that comment. Oh, there's a drop in the traffic. I can get all the way over it. But whoops, except for that blue car. There we go. Yeah, it's got my name on the screen, but I can't correct that now. All I can do is deal with it, and I'll have to correct that in EV months later because I really don't need my name on the screen. Well, yeah, I can still see. I can see the road through it. You guys can see the road. Yeah, that's the cool part about it is that I set it up that way so that it would run horizontal. You guys don't know which way the phone's flipped. But I set up live that way when I set it up in EV months before I left home. Well, when I set it up the other day, and my camera has the ability. It's got the triple cameras on it. It's an iPhone 15 Pro, so I can go widescreen from vertical. Well, I'm trying to figure out to make it work, Juliet. And I did actually wash both sides of the windshield today. Although there's little sprinkles of water on it, and I don't think that's going to help. Not enough water on it to actually wash the water away, the droplets away. But I mean, it's working, and I can live with it. Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't. I don't know if I can do the full setup on my phone. When I'm at the doctor's office, I'm going to try, and I'll try and set up the trip back uh, to run EV Mux. But if I can't, I'll just go YouTube. But it's yeah, it's really not difficult. You just have to set it up. I just set it up on the computer. Okay, let me see if I can adjust the camera a little bit and get rid of that. Is that better? The glare from the oncoming headlights isn't helping much people. I think once we get a little bit more daylight, it'll be better. Because as bright as it looks in the camera, it's not that light here. Morning, Arlene. Thanks for coming in. We're experimenting this morning. Did Eddie come in here? I didn't see him. See, that's what I don't like about this chat window being so cool. That says all. I wonder what that's going to do. No, that's not what I want. Oh, well, that took away my picture, but that gave me a bigger chat window. Yeah, there's Eddie. Morning, Eddie. Wow, got a lot of traffic today. Wait a minute. Okay, let me see what the hell I did there. I didn't realize that took away you guys' ability to see it too. All right, let me figure this out. Well, can you hear me at least? No, that's not it. How the hell did I do that? Okay, I got the picture back, but now I don't see chat. There we go. Now we're back. All right, now we're back to normal. I'll quit scrolling things. Sorry. Yeah, when I get up here to the appointment, I'll see if I can set up the afternoon one through my phone. Um, and now that I'm learning more with it on my phone, I should be able to get it to set it up a little better. Right now, I'm stuck in a dynamic scene, and I'm not going to mess with it to try and switch to a pro scene right now. Which is why we have that dumb black border, which I assume you're seeing too. And now my chat's not. All right, I'm gonna pop that up just to make it happen and hide it. Now maybe it'll scroll. My chat stopped scrolling. All right, I got to get over here and catch this next exit. I built my own studio doing this so that I wasn't messing with her stuff. Uh, Now that I got a couple stoplights, maybe I can play with stuff. All right, okay. Don't touch anything, and maybe my chat will start scrolling again. Let's do this, and then come back to it. Okay, now maybe my chat will start scrolling again. Uh, wow, that's kind of weird. It actually lets you search for a comment. No, it's not going on. Whoops, I did it again. Hang on, I got to figure it out. Shit. Oh, there we go. He went over, so I'll stay here. She'll be 30 minutes late for work. I don't want you late for work. Oh, that's an old one. I wound up back up at the top of the chat again. I'm trying. My chat has stopped scrolling, and I'm trying to make it scroll again. I appreciate that, Juliet. Thank you. Thank you for being here too. Good luck with your interview. Yeah, I don't know how to get. If there's a little window, right, a little tiny window right above the chat that says "pop out comment," and ever since that appeared, uh, my chat quit scrolling, and I can't figure out how to get rid of it. Which is why I keep having chat comments appearing because I'm trying to do things to get rid of it. Yeah, thank you. There is no blue down arrow. How about that? I can actually comment. Well, that's kind of a cool feature. You can't do that on YouTube. Yeah, it is nice. Yeah, the traffic right here is because of these stupid freeway stoplights. Yeah, picture quality at least is getting better as the daylight comes more prolific. Hey Bulldogs, thanks for coming in. We're testing with EV Mux. Off we go. Thanks, dude. Working my way over. Um, yeah, picture's definitely getting better now that we're getting a little bit more daylight. Um, yeah, before I was just going live to YouTube. EV Mux doesn't have an app that I know of. I have searched for one. This is just going through, and unfortunately, it won't let me do it through Chrome. I have to go through Safari. But from Safari, I can log into our studios, and then when I was at home the other day, I set up a studio for myself away from Civi Studios, and then set up Live to Go this morning. And then I just went in through the browser to the studio and lit it up from there. Now I'm trying to figure out what all I can do from here. My only problem is at some point I shut off the scroll on the chat, and hi Nora, thanks for coming in, honey. And so I'm having a heck of a time keeping a line on the chat this morning. Wonder if I flip the horizontal, if that will change it. It won't change you guys' picture at all, but it might change my display of it. Now that sucks. That only gives me one line of chat, so that don't work. I don't know how to get rid of that. I'll just have to struggle with it the rest of the trip. At least most of the time I get a little blue dot that shows up on comments, or a little red dot that shows up when there's a new comment, so I can scroll up. Yeah, all three of my weather apps never showed snow; they showed mixed. But the windows were frozen over, so if we had had precipitation, it would have come down white. We just didn't get any. Uh, really, the only negative side to not going directly to YouTube is that YouTube, the shorts, the driving shorts that I've been putting out, YouTube arbitrarily cuts a little chunk out of the drive, about between 30 and 60 seconds long, and saves it. And then if you want to post it, if it's something that's cool, it's something you want to use, you can use it. And so I won't have that when I'm running this. I'd have to go back and manually cut something out for a short. Hey, Des, thanks for coming in. We're experimenting with EV Mux mobile. Yeah, other than screwing up my chat scroll and a few minor incidents when I shut off the picture, this actually works okay. I've got to set up a pro scene for one, and I got to figure out what I did that turned off the chat scrolling. Oh, I'll bet I know what caused that. I'll bet I know what caused that. Wait a minute. Now, how did I get out of that? Oh, that's how I did it. There we go. Okay, now we'll see if the chat scrolls again. Just dawned on me what it might have been. Yeah, but it was only for a black screen, back to the black screen for a second because I was checking something. When it was on that, there was a little tiny, up by the search box up on top of the chat, there was a little A minus and an A plus. And when I was trying to get rid of the chat, I clicked the A minus, and I just dawned on me maybe that's what shut off the scroll, but apparently not. You need to pay attention in class there, Neon. You know, there's only about 300 cars ahead of me. I had no idea which one we're talking about. So, and aren't you guys supposed to leave your phones in your pockets in class? Oh, I know what you're talking about. How many cars have you driven, sir, or madam? Not being in the vertical, I'm kind of surprised we got a troll this morning. Aren't children fun? You don't drive? I figured that. Probably have a few more years to get your license, huh? I know what you're talking about, and I'm done. Oh, that's what the problem is. I don't do donuts in this car, Mion. If you want to go see what a car I do donuts in, go look on my short space. I think I got it bound, but I don't know why my moderators aren't showing up in here. Because I know Civi is blue normally. You are blue? Okay, it doesn't show it in here, which is a little weird because it shows up when we're on the computer. Yeah, it doesn't let me do a timeout from here. All I can do is block him, so that's what I did. It was obvious it was a kid. Yes, exactly. Except for the fact that I still don't have it scrolling, so I was having to. Oh well, this didn't pay off. Yeah, this is normal getting into Seattle, and this will actually last most of the day. It's not just rush hour here. But actually, as traffic goes, this isn't bad because we're going to end up here early again. However, Yeah, it's possible. Uh, that using the best version of the camera that I have is also what's spoofing us up. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, that doesn't help. I'm trying to work my way over now. There we go. There's one lane. The problem is the semis that usually run, usually the two right lanes are getting ready to exit and head off to the port, and so these lanes end up rougher than the two left lanes. So we'll move over a bit and see if it gets any better. Yeah, I think that's because I've got the triple cameras on. I think if I altered it and went down to one of the single forward facing cameras, it probably wouldn't do that, which I could probably do in the middle of the stream. Um, but it's like I've already had to figure out why we went dark the first time. I don't want to screw something up and go dark again. Hey, Eddie. Yes, I do. Arlene, exactly. I'd be talking to myself if you guys weren't here, though. Don't forget to like the smash button, please. Yeah, are we there yet? Yeah, exactly. I still think this is caused by two little old ladies that get up at 2 a.m., go to Denny's and have coffee, and then come out to the freeway and drive 30 miles an hour up the freeway just to mess up traffic. Yeah, French fries would be good. Just keep your hands to yourself. Don't make me reach back there. My kids hated my long arms. Hey, Simon, you like that thumbnail? I didn't have my normal thumbnail on the computer, so I went with one of the '76 Maverick grabber pictures that we've been thinking with. But we'll see. Yeah, this is an experiment, Simon. We're running EV mugs today. And other than a couple of screw ups, I think one being that I'm running the best camera I've got of the bunch of them that the iPhone gives you. And the few times I've accidentally shut off the picture, and the fact that I somehow shut off the chat, it's gone okay. That truck's just going to crash right over the top of that car because he's not moving. I'm not going back. We've come too far. That's actually one of our lines. The sad part is, if we hit the end of the street, we've come too far. Yeah, we made the exit. A perfectly good dead raccoon. Hey, Moose. Sorry, buddy, I didn't see you come in. I am having to scroll by hand, and I can only see two chat messages at a time. I'm running EV Mux as an experiment, and most of it has been okay. Jill. That would definitely be a DoorDash night. Yeah, we're very early. So we may go around the building and park in front for a few minutes and just hang out. And I'll play a little bit with this and see if I can reconfigure things and maybe get the chat going now that I'm not having to concentrate on driving and other stuff. Yeah, it's only a little raccoon. I did leave the heater on till you were done with the shower. If you would shut it off when you're ready to leave the house, please. Stacking BBs. It's what we used to do to my son anytime we needed to occupy him. My ex-wife actually carried a little baggie with about 15 BBs in it, and if he was going sideways on us, I'd hand him a bag of BBs and tell him to go sit in the corner and stack them. And I didn't want to hear about it until he got 5 high, and it worked. How nice of Xfinity! They just sent a notification that my bill is ready. Jack, hopefully the puppies don't give you trouble. There we go. Beautiful and filthy downtown Seattle. A land of no turn on red. Of course they are. That's what they do. All right, we got about 20 minutes, so we'll go around the corner and park out in front or up on the side street and wait. Around the corner, and nobody's coming. Somebody's already parked in that spot. So let's see if we got a spot around here. Yep, cool. Come on, dude. Really? There we go. Now we can sit here for a minute, chat, and I can screw with things. All right, I'm going to try and change the camera. Whoops. Hey, I changed that. Apparently, I can't change the camera right now. Anyway, I will be back at about 11 o'clock, give or take. Um, I don't know if I'll be on EV Mux or not, but I will attempt it. I've got to try and set it up from my phone, and I don't know if that's possible, but we'll find out. Wonder if I do that. Well, look at that. I can't. I can actually invite guests up doing that. That's kind of cool. Not that I'm going to right now, but it's a possibility. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I can do it that way. Settings, camera. Uh, nope, that doesn't work. Right. Oh, maybe it did work. Back camera, ultra wide. That just pulled us back further, didn't it? That's better. That's dual camera rather than triple camera. But the stop sign looks fuzzy, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm going back to the original one. Yeah, that's better. That's a better picture. Stop messing. Well, I'm testing. I'm now sitting where I can sit here and screw with things. I'm trying to figure out how to make it a better show, and I'm trying to figure out uh, how the hell I can get my damn chat to start scrolling again, so that if I ever accidentally shut it off again, I can fix it. I know if I hit that, the picture's going to go black, and I'm going to get the whole. Um, yeah, Simon. About 20 minutes in, my chat stopped scrolling. So since then, I've had to flip it manually, so I end up missing some chats. I mean, in the first place, I've only got two chat messages that I can see at a time. So if it would just start if I'd have a wild day where I end up with 25 people in here and everybody was talking, there's no way I could keep up. Even if it was working. Hey, Lone Bull, thanks for coming in, buddy. Yeah, we got up here early today, so I just parked for a few minutes before going into the parking garage. And we we did an experiment today and went live through EV Mutts rather than just going through YouTube. So I'm kind of playing with that a little bit, experimenting now that I'm at a stop. I don't know what that does. That does that. I don't want to do that. Banners. I've got all the normal controls for EV Muffs. I mean, I can do the sound effects and layers and all the other goofy crap. Um, so I could have set up a pro scene beforehand, which would make the picture better. Yeah, I'll play with it at the appointment, and we'll see if we can't do it on the way back and have it work better. If not, I'll go on YouTube and we'll do this next week. And I'll just set up a second studio so I can schedule both lives. But it will be interesting. At least now we know it's doable. Now I know I can bring in a second person if somebody was. Uh, I mean, if I wanted to bring up a guest, I could do that, which would be okay. I am every Tuesday. I have to go up to the wound care center at the hospital, so I am in downtown Seattle at the Virginia Mason Hospital. Um, I just got up here quicker than normal, and so I've got a 9:30 appointment. It's currently 8:17 here, so I've got time to burn. So rather than whoops, wait a minute. Oh, hey, look, did I do that? Okay, did the picture just open all the way up? Is the black line gone? Yeah, it's a bit chilly here. North of us, there's snow coming down. We didn't get any snow, and Seattle didn't get any snow. We live about 2 hours south of here with traffic. Hour and 15 minutes without. Oh, I did get rid of the black lines. Oh, great. Wish I'd have found that earlier for you. I'm sorry. Well, it's a learning curve. Unfortunately, it's like Talladega, but it's a curve. Can you guys see this puppy having fun? That was cute. The only thing I don't know is if I would get a hiccup like I do when I'm on YouTube, if how I would go about resetting it, or would it automatically reset itself? Yeah, yeah, he was having a good time. All right, guys, I got to go into the parking garage, and the parking garage is in the building directly to my right, and then I've got a knee scooter from here over to the building in front of us and up several floors, and then across that floor. I've got about a half mile to go on the knee scooter. So I'm going to bring this to a close, and we'll do it all again about 11 o'clock by time, maybe a little before, and we'll see if we can do it on Easy Mux. If not, I'll be on YouTube. But either way, I'll be here. So thank you all for being here. I love y'all. And if I don't see you at 11, I'll see you somewhere else out in YouTube land. Probably, definitely, even on Simon's live tonight. Maybe on Al Lunacy's live if he's still on. Anyway, have a good day, guys. We'll see you next time.